Jaw-dropping photos taken above CERN's Large Hadron Collider lead to wild new conspiracy theories and prove portals are opening. The images were taken as scientists began a new experiment called AWAKE to change the way particles are smashed together. These incredible photos taken above CERN's Large Hadron Collider, LHC, have provoked dramatic conspiracy theories and stoked fears that new portals are being opened. The images were apparently taken on June 24, the same day CERN scientists began the new AWAKE experiment to change the way it smashes particles together. The film in question, What Portal Did CERN Open Now? Strange clouds hover above the LHC, raises major concerns about what the LHC is being used for. The narrator asks viewers, how much energy did CERN pull into itself? Is this why the weather is so crazy all over the planet? There are many other colliders all over the world. He said, it is not a background you can get on Google. It is an actual picture taken on June 24, 2016. It is directly over CERN, and the cloud formation is very interesting. The energy that is being produced, you can actually see that minus the lightning strikes. The video showed the CERN schedule for the LCH, which included an experiment called AWAKE, due to commence on June 24. The narrator adds, is it a coincidence they had just started the AWAKE experiment? This insane ball of energy was directly over the LHC. Some people reported seeing faces in it. It is amazing they keep messing with nature and denying it. What is in the cloud? Some say it is lightning or a massive ball of energy. The amount of energy pulling from nature into the collider itself, you can actually see it. What portals or doors being opened in this cloud? Other theorists suggest CERN is being used as a portal to allow Satan to return to Earth. The LHC, near Geneva, Switzerland, is the world's largest particle collider and the largest single machine in the world. It was built between 1998 and 2008 and allows physicists to test various theories. The LHC is the world's largest and most powerful machine and is
What in the world is this? I don't know if you guys can see that on your screen here, but let me do some zooming. This right here was spotted in Phoenix, Arizona, I believe. I'll show you the report in just a minute here. It's gone viral on Facebook, and it looks to be as though there is a demon. A very tall demon. Have a look at the wings. Have a look at the legs. And have a look at the horns. This is very strange. The reason why I say horns, if you can't see it right, I'm going to show you, maybe. Yep, if you can't see it right there. I mean, this is odd. This is a zoom in of the original image. Now, of course, a lot of people were saying the image is faked and so on and so forth. Well, I happen to have the originals, which were posted on Facebook, and it's gone totally viral with over 40,000 shares. And I'm going to show you the results of the photo forensics that we always do whenever we find images like this. But first, let me show you this here. Demon sighting picture goes viral on Facebook. I would have had this out at 8 a.m. I literally just wiped it off as nothing. But of course, now some outlets are beginning to share it, which means that they might have done some research into it. But of course, they're not going to give us any answers. A creepy picture that some say appears to show a demon or an angel has gone viral on Facebook. The images posted by Richard Christensen have been shared over 40,000 times as Facebook users argue in the comment section over various interpretations of the eerie photos. Okay, so is it real? The first image right here, as you can see, this is the ELA, error level analysis. There appears to be no alteration done to the image. Now, of course, there's a minimal light here, so it's not going to be, the exact same as what you're seeing all around, because these are all lights. As you can see from up here, as you can see right there.
Several blocks off the parade route, anti-Trump protesters turned destructive and violent. More than 200 people were arrested and at least 6 police officers were injured.
Protesters dressed in black, some wearing masks, moved through downtown streets, setting fires, smashing storefront windows, some fighting with police. Officers dressed in riot gear responded with pepper spray and stun grenades.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom!
Closer to the Capitol building, members of the Black Lives Matter movement chained themselves together, blocking an entrance to the National Mall. Several Trump supporters scuffled with the group. Members of the LGBTQ community sang and danced as they blocked another security entrance. Nearly 24 groups received permits to protest in Washington today, but around the country in San Francisco, Houston, and Boston, groups also gathered to show their opposition to President Trump.
Hell no, no Trump!
Well, that hatred shown towards Donald Trump has grown amid much of the mainstream media's critical coverage against him. Most recently, CNN's been reporting what would happen should disaster strike during Trump's inauguration.
What if an incoming president and his immediate successors were wiped out on day one?
Who would be in charge if an attack hit the incoming president? It won't be a Trump cabinet secretary. It will be an Obama appointee.
On his last day in office, U.S. President Barack Obama commuted 330 additional sentences, the largest number ever granted in a single day by a president. The commutations were announced January 19th. They bring Obama's total number to 1,715. He has also fully pardoned 212 people. The White House reports that Obama granted more commutations than the past 13 presidents combined.
I think we're almost 24 hours away from the inauguration of the 45th president of the United States. Where does he stand in an open society?
Well, I have described him as an imposter and con man and a would-be dictator. He would be dictator if he could get away with it, but he won't be able to.
Because he will be stopped at what point if he goes too far?
That's right.
In foreign policy or domestic policy?
In both areas. I personally am convinced that he's going to fail, not because of people like me who would like him to fail, but because the ideas that guide him are inherently self-contradictory.
The first moment a man becomes president is spent taking a sacred oath. It was no different for Donald Trump.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute
the
office of President of the United States.
The office of President of the United States.
And will, to the best of my ability. Preserve, protect, and defend.
Preserve, protect, and defend.
The Constitution of the United States.
The Constitution of the United States.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Trump, the first reality show star to ascend to the presidency, is certainly used to speaking before huge audiences, but with this speech, his first words as leader of the free world went out across the entire earth.
We will face challenges. We will confront hardships, but we will get the job done.
He definitely let the world know a new sheriff's in town and it's going to be a new day.
We are transferring power from Washington, D.C., and giving it back to you, the people.
He didn't shy away from the downside of this moment in America.
Rusted out factories scattered like tombstones across the landscape of our nation. An education system flush with cash, but which leaves our young and beautiful students deprived of all knowledge. We've defended other nations' borders while refusing to defend our own.
But he said it's all going to turn around.
From this day forward, it's going to be only America first. America first.